Emotional Agility by Susan David is a powerful guide for navigating life's emotional challenges with flexibility and resilience. The book introduces the concept of emotional agility, which involves approaching emotions with openness and curiosity, rather than being controlled by them. It emphasizes that emotions are a natural part of being human, and by engaging with them rather than suppressing or denying them, we can navigate life's difficulties more effectively. The book begins by describing how many people feel stuck in life due to rigid emotional patterns, whether it's from stress, anger, or fear. These patterns often arise from not acknowledging our feelings, letting them control us, or being disconnected from our core values. Emotional agility offers a way to escape these traps by helping us recognize and accept emotions as part of our life experience, while still allowing us to make intentional decisions and take actions that align with our values. One of the book's foundational principles is mindfulness, which plays a critical role in emotional agility. Mindfulness allows us to observe our emotions without judgment or attachment. This awareness helps us create distance from our feelings, so we don't automatically react to them. By observing emotions as they arise, we can choose how to respond rather than simply reacting out of habit or impulsivity. Another key concept in the book is the idea of cognitive fusion. This happens when people become so attached to their thoughts, especially negative ones, that they let them define their actions and behaviors. For instance, if you think, "I am a failure," you might act in ways that reinforce that belief. Emotional agility helps you recognize when you're fused with unhelpful thoughts and gives you tools to detach from them, so they don't dictate your behavior. David emphasizes the importance of accepting all emotions, not just the pleasant ones. Too often, people try to push away or ignore uncomfortable emotions like sadness, fear, or anger. However, this avoidance leads to internal conflict and increased emotional distress. Instead of suppressing these feelings, emotional agility encourages you to face them, process them, and let them pass, thus preventing them from building up and leading to more negative consequences. A central tenet of emotional agility is self-compassion. Rather than being harshly critical of ourselves when we experience negative emotions or setbacks, we are encouraged to practice self-kindness. By treating ourselves with the same understanding and care we would offer a friend, we create a more supportive inner dialogue that helps us move through difficult moments more effectively. David talks about how people can often feel stuck in life when they are caught in limiting thought patterns or emotional responses. For example, someone might feel stuck in their career because they believe they aren't good enough to move forward. Emotional agility provides the tools to break free from these patterns by encouraging awareness, acceptance, and purposeful action based on personal values. Another important aspect of emotional agility is aligning your actions with your core values. The book emphasizes the power of values-driven living. When we act in ways that reflect what truly matters to us, such as compassion, integrity, or creativity, we experience greater fulfillment and resilience, even when facing challenges. Emotional agility provides clarity about your values and helps you stay true to them, even in tough situations. Emotional agility is also about embracing change and growth. Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns, and emotional agility allows us to adapt to these changes rather than resist them. By accepting change as a natural part of life, we can develop the resilience needed to thrive in both personal and professional environments. The book introduces the idea of commitment to values and goals as a way to cultivate emotional agility. When we commit to actions that are aligned with our values, we strengthen our emotional resilience. This commitment helps us move through difficult emotions, keep our focus, and persevere even when things don't go as planned. David encourages creating space between emotion and action. In moments of emotional intensity, it's easy to react impulsively, but by taking a pause, we can allow our emotions to settle before choosing our response. This brief pause gives us the opportunity to reflect on how we want to respond, ensuring that our actions are intentional and based on our values, rather than reactive and driven by temporary feelings. The book also discusses the impact of social media and other external influences on our emotional health. Constant comparison to others can trigger feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Emotional agility helps us detach from these external pressures and focus on what is truly important to us. By becoming more mindful of how we consume information and engage with the world around us, we can reduce unnecessary emotional distress. David highlights that emotional agility is not about eliminating negative emotions but learning to navigate them effectively. Life will always present challenges, but by practicing emotional agility, we become better equipped to manage our emotional responses in healthy, constructive ways. This leads to improved well-being, better relationships, and greater overall life satisfaction. The book concludes by reinforcing the idea that emotional agility is a practice that requires ongoing effort and commitment. It's not something that happens overnight, but with consistent application of mindfulness, acceptance, and value-driven action, individuals can gradually build their emotional flexibility and resilience. By embracing emotional agility, we can stop feeling stuck and start thriving, no matter what challenges life throws our way. In summary, emotional agility offers a practical, compassionate approach to navigating difficult emotions, making it easier to stay aligned with our values, take purposeful actions, and foster a deeper sense of well-being. The book empowers readers to face their emotions with courage, mindfulness, and resilience, providing a clear path to personal growth and emotional freedom.